Hi traders, this is Shegun Chat 247. I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. Today we will be looking at the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, and the US dollar, Canadian dollar. The Bank of Canada are releasing the interest rate news today. Expected numbers are minus 50 basis points basically from 375 to 325. And the analysts are not expecting any surprises in this decision. So we have seen price actually pointing us that this decision is more or less a done deal. And the reason I'm saying that is I'm going to show you the analysis on the 1 hour, but let's look at the daily chart. Okay, so let's just hide all these lines. The daily picture is very simple. We only have 2 points that we are trading. This point here, 118.93, that's the highest point on this chart. Then this last low, which is a structure, okay, 101.680. However, we saw a potential trend changing pattern here. This is a completed wave structure. Then price broke down. If we look at the candle, I've done this type of counting before. We can see just this is a good exercise actually for anyone that is willing to that is trading a bigger time frame, or that is trading a smaller time frame but using the daily or the weekly chart as a determinant for entry. If you look at these candles all the way down, let me count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We saw 10 candles without a higher high. That is significant. The first higher lower low is a structure. All these candles are directional candles. And we saw the first structure on the 11th candle. That is good because this low now is valid. And on Monday, we saw a trade below that low. Then they came back to this high, which is a structure, to create a valid lower momentum high. That is significant. That is the price point. This high that was created this morning is the price point going forward, that if price should break it, the trend will resume to the upside. If we stay below it, the only trade you have to be thinking about is sell or do nothing. So I think that's a good simple way of explaining it. So let's do the 1 hour time frame. Let me see. So H1, this is actually clearer in terms of the picture. You'll see what I've just explained now. So on the 1 hour, we have this level, and this level. So we've got the 111.56, we've got the 102.81, and we've got the one that has been traded this morning, which is this high here, 107.52. So as we know, I've already explained this move on the daily chart, so we don't need to go through this again. So this is a momentum low. That means that is the price point where the exuberance of the sellers has reached its peak. Then we saw the first break that gave us a new momentum low. Then price corrected itself. After the momentum low is traded, this is the end of the wave structure. The minimum thing you're expecting for a continuation is a change of character and a break of structure. That means we are expecting 2 higher highs, and we have seen the 2 higher highs. This is a lower high one, followed by a pullback, first higher high, higher low 2, and second higher high. And this is the price point I was saying on the daily chart, that if price should break above it, then the buying is the only call. Okay, obviously you have to count the wave to see that. And this is impulse. We've now seen the 3-wave corrective, and we're expecting this thing to continue as long as the price stays below the 107.86. The reason I'm doing this type of analysis is because the news can be very strong, because I haven't actually seen too much, but only this morning we saw the reaction. This move here is a knee-jerk move to quickly complete this pattern. Okay, and they accumulate a little bit for I think about 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And now we are seeing the break. Okay, it doesn't mean the price will go all the way down, and it doesn't mean the price will go up, but based on what we can see, okay, we've seen the momentum low, we've seen the pullback. Momentum precedes prices. So the last momentum direction is a directional move. We don't have to think something else is going to happen as long as we see the correction to that momentum. So that is the picture on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. In terms of projection, I like to use Fibonacci. We can draw, this is the last structure, internal structure. We draw the wave from that high to the low. Okay, I'm using key ratio, and we're looking to target the 161.8, and that is, look at this. This is how we validate Fibonacci levels, because that is closely matching with the previous momentum low 102.014. I can't even see it on the chart, it's all the way here. Okay, that is a valid target if this price continue down and breaks the low. However, if we are looking to trade to the upside, we can continue the count of this pullback. Okay, even with this move, you still need a pullback to this wave before you can think of buying it. So we can say this is 0 ABC 1, 2, 3, and we're expecting 4. Okay, to fail to take this low. I'm showing us the alternative scenario now in case buying is the call. We can take a buy after this move completes without breaking these two lows for a continuation move. Buying here is a no-no. Okay, I posted a trade a couple of days ago about the short-term trade. The price did not give us the low. I sold, we closed, we sold again, but now this here looks like a better entry for a continuation trade to the downside. So that is the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. So let's look at the US dollar Canadian dollar. I haven't actually looked at this since I think the last time I checked the dollar card was on Monday. And let's do the same thing. Let's look at this on the daily chart to see where we are. Okay, this is pretty strong, and you can see this thing is going up. Let's do the same exercise, counting the candles, looking for a directional move. We have structure, momentum, structure, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a completed wave structure. Let me just use the drawing tools. So that's a completed wave structure. Then we saw the second wave structure, pullback structure. This is a extended move, so I'm going to count 5 waves for 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1. Okay, so this is 1. We've seen the 2. 2 is giving extension as well. Wow. Okay. So let's just, that's the correction. So I'm skipping everything else. We know this is the end of the 1, and that could be a failure area, but let's see this. So we are at the high. We've not seen any pullback. Let me investigate this. You can see we don't have any higher lower low here on this candle. So even though we are at the high, the only thing I can see here is buying opportunity in the US dollar, Canadian dollar. You probably want to see a break of the yesterday low. That would be a good buy point here. Let's look at this on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, this low here. Now we can see how many lines do we have. This is the current one. We ignore this. This is good. Price is trading above this. It's trading above this. I can't see anywhere to sell this from. There's no sell signal. If any sell comes in, it's an opportunity to buy. So be careful. Price is accumulating at this high. They may break it higher before they do the correction that we are looking for wave structure 2. Okay, and that correction, that wave structure 2 will only be valid below the 1.4094. So that's the picture ahead of the Bank of Canada interest rate decision. I wish you a successful trading week. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. My name is Shegun Chat 247, and God bless.